Computer, initiate system activation procedures.
Authorization acknowledged. USS Vanguard now under command of Admiral Luke Castle.
Helm, take us out. 1/4 impulse. Hey guys, Forge here, and we're back with the new ship. And this is the Lexington Dreadnought Cruiser. And I love it. I got all of this stuff put on it from the last ship, minus a few things because I changed a few things because I did a test run of it and it's kind of weak, so I changed some stuff out. And I can't wait to show you some of what these two abilities, this one do. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. I haven't finished tower control yet because I still have no idea how to do that. So we're just gonna step right into a step between stars. Admiral, we've discovered a station near the center of the Solanae Dyson sphere that controls the station's ability to jump to other areas of space, utilizing the vast amounts of omega particles it generates as fuel. This could be disastrous for the Delta Quadrant. If the reaction is not perfect, vast areas of space would be damaged, rendering space travel in that region almost impossible. Alright, so for a reward we get some Solanae items. I might actually just keep our Aegis stuff because our Aegis stuff is pretty good. Speaking of Aegis, I upgraded the deflector dish to Mark 15 and the impulse engines to Mark 13. I'm working on getting that one up to Mark 15 as well. So, yeah. Helm, take us out. Maximum warp. I have an idea of how this ship should perform with the new stuff. The new stuff is the neutronium alloy, giving us some damage resistance. So I'm hoping that don't quote me on this. I'm hoping I know how it'll perform. If not, I gotta do more testing off cam. But, alright. Now I'm set course for the Dyson Sphere Gateway. And we also have new quantum slipstream drive, which is the cyclical quantum slipstream drive. It runs for 2 minutes. So, as this is also new technology on aboard the USS Vanguard, let's test it out. Cyclical quantum slipstream. Black alert.
Black alert. Black alert. Black alert. Black alert.
Seems to be going perfect and smooth. Cyclical slipstream is online and functioning. So today we'll finish the Dyson Sphere story arc. And then in the next episode, we'll start the Delta Quadrant. There's a lot of activity here in Joint Command, sir. The entire fleet must be mobilizing for something big.
You're just in time. Please follow me to Subcommander Cole.
Do I have to follow you? Can I, like, run ahead of you? Yeah, I can. Yep. Alright.
Good to see you again. We now know why the sphere generates vast amounts of omega particles. It is designed to use those particles as fuel to jump to any area of space. There is a space station that controls the jumps in close orbit of the sphere's star.
Go on.
Admiral Tuvok from Starfleet was selected to lead a small team to the station to try to disable it. With him is Dr. Eric Cooper, a scientist who has been studying Dyson and Iconian technology. Something's gone wrong. 2 hours ago, we received a distress signal from Tuvok. Please use the console to download the signal. Afterward, I'd like to hear your opinion of the situation.
Understood. So where's the console? There it is.
Joint Command, please respond. This is Tuvok. Sensors have detected a large Voth fleet moving toward the station. They have discovered us, and we have yet to complete our work. Communications with our ship are down. Our last contact with them indicated that they were having technical difficulties and may be forced to retreat to a safer location. I will be unable to stop a Voth advance without assistance.
The attack on the Voth fleet will commence shortly.
Tuvok
Captains,
and Cooper are
please return
stranded
to your
with an
ships.
entire Voth fleet bearing down on them. I need you to fly to the station, rescue our team, and finish the mission. Our fleet will engage the Voth to help keep them distracted. But to avoid detection, you'll need to fly roughly 100 kilometers above the surface of the star. Speak with the logistics officer assigned to brief your crew on the situation. With your permission, we can help your engineers set up a temporary modulation for your shield frequencies that should allow your ship to travel that close to the sun safely.
Alright, I'll speak with the logistics officer.
Greetings. Our engineers are working...
Hold up. I want to get by my officers.
Greetings. Our engineers are working with your crew now to create a temporary modulation program that will help your shields protect your ship from the heat and radiation you will encounter on your way to the sun station. Your ship should be able to safely make the trip, but it won't be able to remain in orbit of the station.
Where should the Vanguard go after I am on the station?
We will need every available ship to fight the Voth. It would be best if your ship joined the fleet once you are aboard the station. Your goals on the station are to find Admiral Tuvok, assist him to shut down the sphere's jump capabilities, and then retreat before the Voth fleet arrives. Do you have any questions?
If the Vanguard is with the fleet, what's our escape plan?
Admiral Tuvok traveled to the station in a new starship, specifically designed to withstand the conditions there. The Dyson has reported some technical issues, but they should still be in transporter range. It will be standing by to assist you when you've completed your mission.
Understood. I'll return to my ship. Alright, they're in combat. We are approaching the surface of the star. The modifications to our shields are holding off the worst of the effects, but they won't keep us safe for long. We're already losing subsystems to the heat, and radiation. I can keep us flying for now with emergency backups, but more systems are going offline by the minute. It's only a matter of time before we lose something critical. The Vanguard will hold together. Plot a course for the station. Best possible speed. Can I see the fight? I can't. I feel like flying this close to a star is a bad idea. I can't establish communications. We're having issues with structural integrity. Ah, I missed one. Just lost warp drive. I feel like this is being timed. Lighting systems just went down, sir. Emergency lighting is online.
Your arrival is timely. The Voth are already on the station. I am with Dr. Cooper, but many of the other members of our team have been killed. Any assistance you can render would be useful. I recommend that you speak to your crew before transport. Your vessel will not be able to remain in range for long.
Understood. I'll be there soon. The ship will suffer irreversible damage if we stay close to the sun. We can retreat, perform critical repairs, and then rejoin the fleet against the Voth. So support the fleet once I leave. Man, I don't get to fight in my new ship. I want to fight. I want to fight in it.
Greetings, I am Admiral Tuvok. The man behind the crates is Dr. Eric Cooper, the Federation Science Council's expert on Dyson technology.
Yes. Hello, I'm Dr. Cooper.
Allow me to brief you on the situation, so we may determine the best plan of action. Main power is offline. I am not sure what caused this disruption, but the event was fortunate. The darkness is a distinct tactical advantage. There are manual overrides in each room. I have temporarily disabled the one between us and the Voth. Unfortunately, the Dyson's captain did not survive the Voth's initial assault. There are 2 generator rooms that control much of the station's operations. The generator room to the south controls the power. The control room to the west, where the Voth are, maintains the station's jump capabilities. It is imperative we reach the west control room and disable it before the Voth jump this sphere back to their space. The release of the Omega particles needed for this reaction would be catastrophic.
How many Voth are between us and the control room?
More than the two of us can safely engage. Defeat would be certain. However, if we restore main power, we can use the station's automated defenses to even the odds. If we can avoid being targeted by them ourselves. I understand you have extensive combat experience. Do you have any suggestions?
We're moving away from the Voth, right?
Sensors are detecting a Voth battle mech ahead. I recommend we perform a more detailed scan to ensure it is deactivated.
Good idea. Wait, try to resuscitate ally. Where? Here? Cannot be helped. Their wounds are fatal. Alright.
The pilot of this battlesuit may have been killed in the fighting. However, we do not know what else we will find on this station. We must move forward. The trapped Voth will be attempting to circumvent my modifications. What do you suggest?
I suggest leave.
Oh, sorry. I thought I saw something.
I suggest leave Cooper
Remain
here for
calm,
cannon fodder.
Doctor. The defenses in here can be quite lethal.
It was awful. The sounds, the blood.
And Cooper's one of my most annoyed characters by him. I mean, he's not bad in the
I will
lore
stand watch while you and the
story
doctor
arc
examine the
because
generator.
he's one mission and again, he's not that bad.
If I understand this correctly, we can restore main power activating consoles that match the symbol up here. After the first one is activated, we'll only have 20 seconds to activate the other two. If we don't, the system will defend itself. Also, activating the wrong consoles will trigger the system's defenses. Be careful.
So it's basically Simon Says.
That looks right.
Blue, blue, blue.
That looks right. That did it. The final console is unlocked.
Restore station's power. You're big.
This by restoring main power, we have released the locks, preventing the Voth from reaching our location. They will already be on the move. We will require Cooper's assistance to subvert the automated defenses for our own use. The doctor...
What are we going to do? The Voth will be here any second, and I don't think they're in the mood to... My help? What can I do? You and Tuvok have done everything so far. I don't even know how to use a phaser. I just want to go back to my lab. I was never meant for field work.
Tuvok said no one knows this technology better than you. You can do this, Cooper.
Tuvok said that? Well, maybe. I might know the technology, but I don't work well under pressure. I need time and space to think, and I need to be able to do my work without fear of being killed. I can't help you. I'm sorry.
You can do this, Cooper.
All right. I'll try. If we're here, and the station's defenses are active, but we're not under attack, But if that's the case, wait. I can do this. Just give me a moment.
Do it.
I think if I try this...
Dr. Cooper, we require a solution.
I'm working on it. Vulcans. If I can just try that... Yes, I have it. I've done something. I'm not ready for what's being thrown at me here. Maybe I could activate the beams? Or something else?
Allow me, Doctor. Fascinating. With this exposed, I can manually activate the defenses in the next room. However, there is another possibility.
What is it?
Instead of activating the defenses to assist you, I can reroute the power to attempt to send a message to our stranded ship. It may not help, but we have been out of contact for hours. Your options are activating the defense beams, activating swarmers, or using none of them. I can alter the programming of the security swarmers that normally patrol this area. They will attack the Voth, but they also will attack us if there are no other targets. The swarmers will provide a distraction for us, but they could also be a liability. Do you want me to activate the swarmers? Slim enough that I cannot recommend it. However, if you choose to do so, I will support you. I can activate beams of energy that will shoot down in set periods of time. I do not have any further control than that. But you could lure some of the Voth into the beams. The beams are quite deadly, so I would advise keeping your distance. This would be our easiest option against the Voth, but if we are not careful, we could be caught in the beams. Would you prefer I activate the beams? I can alter the programming of the security...
I'll wait here. You go on ahead.
Alright, he activated the swarmers.
More Voth inbound. Prepare yourself.
No, I wanted the Voth. Still kind of got the Voth. But
Voth commanders are approaching. We should move forward. Be on your guard.
alright. That wasn't so bad. I need to find a way to heal though. Do I have any hypos in my inventory? Yes, I do. Can you replicate hypos? Yes, you can. Let's get 12. 12 more. Okay, so you also naturally regen. Awesome. Return to our initial room. Alright. I went backwards. Oops. triple.
A Voth soldier is activating the battlesuit.
Alright. Examine fallen Voth. Alright, it was killed by the automated defenses.
That was an explosion of sufficient magnitude to cause a breach. Doctor, what is your status?
I'm fine. The Voth can't get in. You, may want to put a shield up around the next door before you open it.
Alright, force open door.
It would appear all that is between us and our goal is the vacuum of space. My modifications successfully locked the Voth out of this area. However, there was an armed Voth battlesuit in the corridor. The station's automated swarmers attacked, and this is the result.
Try to contact the Dyson again. They can transport us across.
No response. According to my readings, there is no method of direct access. Unless your ship is within range, we are stranded.
I'll try to hail the Vanguard. Nothing.
I'm here. Wait.
Doctor, we require a way to access the other areas of the station. Your thoughts?
I have an idea, but you may not like it. Those EV suits over there, they have maneuvering jets that we could use on the outside of the station. I've looked them over, and they should be able to withstand the heat of the sun.
Should.
Well, nothing will withstand that much heat and radiation for long. The suits appear to be designed for use in the shadow of the station. But, technically, they can keep us safe. For a little while.
They will have to suffice. We have no other logical option. Doctor, are you going to prepare your suit?
Me? Of course not. It's far too risky for me to go out there.
We will need to convince Cooper to overcome his fear and help us complete our mission.
Oh, you always gotta convince him.
Do you really need me out there? Internal comms are still active. I could just tell you what you have to do. I really can't stand any more stress. I have no idea why Admiral Tuvok chose me for this project. I'm not trained for field work. If I get home alive, I'm writing a letter to the Federation Science Council. I'll file a formal complaint.
Doctor, we need you with us. We can't go without you.
I know. But flying over a star? It's crazy. I don't even like using the holodeck. All I can think about is how I'm going to burn to a crisp and die horribly, away from everyone I care about. Well, I've seen the stories about you. You've been through a lot for one captain. If you can do this, maybe I can too. I'll get my EV suit. Let's go.
Good man. You'll be fine. Although I would hope you burn.
Calm yourself, Doctor. Conserve your oxygen.
Flown through the epicenter of the exploded station.
There is a large piece of debris blocking the station's entrance. There is a large amount of debris blocking the entrance. It will be impossible for us to move it without assistance. I can scan the area for anything that may be of use.
Good idea.
There are two objects of interest. The first is the remains of a Voth battlesuit. device onto the debris. The second is the remains of a swarmer, specifically a miniaturized communications device. We could use it to detonate the mortar remotely.
You get the communicator, I'll get the payload.
I suggest flying a safe distance before activating the charges.
Scanning.
The door is sealed. Any ideas, Doctor?
There should be a manual release for the locks above us.
Why do they have to put the locks outside?
I will establish a shield.
They could have put them in here. Just put them on the ceiling and then two on the walls.
The doors are open. Dr. Cooper and I will wait for you inside.
These suits are fried. I doubt they'll be much use anymore.
Something has closed the doors. Most unsettling.
Very unsettling.
I think the station's defenses are activating.
We should move forward before more defenses activate.
Right, move forward.
Use caution. The Windows shields are malfunctioning in this area. The shadows of those consoles should provide a measure of safety.
Yikes. Go, 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 go.
The shields will hold. Our destination is ahead.
Alright. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
We must power down the room's shielding to access the control panels.
I didn't even know that was an accolade. Yeah, you prevented Tuvok from being knocked out unconscious throughout the episode. Awesome. I didn't even know that was going to be a thing.
The doctor and I will continue our work while you disable the lower panels.
So now I need to get to the back one. Alright, last one.
Good work. Reactivate the shields and we can complete our mission.
Reactivate shielding.
The honor of deactivating the station is yours.
Oh, is there a shield? Yes, there is. Okay. Hello. Alright,
There we
finally
go.
shut down
The
the
deactivation
station.
program is moving nicely.
Doctor, I'm detecting something curious. Energy levels in the gateway in front of us are rising at an exponential rate. It appears to be activating.
What? Let me check. Oh, this is not good. The gateway is designed to be an escape hatch in the event this station goes offline. We cannot deactivate the jump protocols without activating the gateway as well.
Is there any way to override the protocols?
None that I can see. If we want to stop the jump, we have to activate that gate.
It seems we have little choice. Your thoughts?
Not much we can do.
As Tuvok said, we have no choice. If we want to stop this sphere from moving, we need to activate the gateway. Our time here is limited. The Voth will return in force. We have to do this now. There is no other option.
It's time to shut down the gate.
I'm so sorry. I wish I could have found a better way. I failed you both.
Do not dwell on this. If there was another option, we would have found it. One moment. We are being hailed. Tuvok here.
Chief Engineer Tarkaram of the Dyson here, Admiral.
Acknowledged, Chief. Are all of your systems restored?
The opening of the gateway cleared up the ambient distortion disruptions. Do you need transport?
Yes, I want to get off this station now.
We are ready to depart. Chief, do you have a lock?
Admiral Tuvok, come in!
Dyson, 3 to be marked.
We can't get a lock. You need to get out of the hot zone. Move!
Gotta run.
We're going to die. We're going to die.
We have a lock on you, sir. Just give the word.
Alright, 3 to beam up. Also, this First Contact Day event that's going on. I plan on doing a live stream over it pretty soon. Oh, the Voth are running away. Cowards.
Good to have you on board, sir.
Alright. Now I wish I could have my ship. Gamma quadrant trip.
There are no more Voth in the vicinity.
Alright, time to go through the gate and kill more Voth.
Navigational readings indicate we are in the Delta Quadrant. However, we are inside a Dyson sphere, and there are no known structures of this type in this region. I'm detecting the presence of a Starfleet vessel, the USS Gold. This sphere was discovered by the crew of the USS Jenolan in 2294. The USS Enterprise D rescued Montgomery Scott, a survivor of the Jenolan 75 years later. However, it now appears that the Jenolan sphere had the same jump capabilities as the Solanae, and moved to this location with the Gold inside.
Interesting. What is the status of the Gold?
I'm detecting disabled systems on the Gold, but there is no weapons damage. Also, sensors indicate that the Voth Dreadnought has its weapons armed, but has not fired. What do you suggest?
Hail the Gold. Find out what they know.
Thank the prophets. I knew someone would find us. We were on a routine survey in the Jenolan Dyson sphere when something happened. Systems that have been dormant for centuries activated. The energy readings were off the scale. Then a flash and... My nav computer claims we're in the Delta Quadrant. If that's right, this entire Dyson sphere somehow moved itself more than 50,000 light years from its previous position. Since then, we've been stuck. I would have taken Voyager's path back home if we could get out of the sphere. The doors were locked tight, and the gateway powered down as soon as we arrived.
The sphere did move, but we can help you return home.
Glad to have the help. Supplies are running low. But what was that ship that just passed us? Shares some signs of Voth tech, but our databanks don't have anything like that. Another Dyson sphere? It's taken us 40 years to study this one, and we're not even close to understanding it. And if that ship was Voth, it would explain why they ignored our hails. They came in with their weapons armed and then simply stopped. Didn't see us as a threat. The ship set course for the sealed door and is just sitting there. They're ignoring us. I promised my crew we'd get home. If you could send over a team with some spare components, I can get this ship ready to travel.
We'll transport over a few of our engineers to help.
I have extensive...
Let's see, I want to know what's on here. Solanae. Okay, a bunch of Solanae stuff.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Okay, we're in a tractor beam.
The Voth are moving towards the door.
Tuvok?
Your query will have to wait, Doctor. Shields are down and we...
You're not...
You're not Cooper.
The weak shall perish.
Captain, the Undine outside of the sphere are powering weapons. The mammalian ship is still disabled.
Arm all weapons. We will destroy the creatures and then return for the mammals.
Yeah, I don't think your plan's going according to plan.
I am unharmed, but we are in danger. We are deep within the Delta Quadrant, right where Cooper wanted us. We do not know how long this infiltrator has impersonated Cooper, or the extent of what he has done. However, I am quite familiar with the tactics of Species 8472. We will repel the Undine, and survive to warn the Alpha Quadrant of the renewed threat.
Finally, a worthy adversary for my new ship.
This vessel cannot defeat them alone.
This ship can take it.
I have experience with the Undine. You do not. They are extremely dangerous.
The Masset is here to provide any assistance you require.
Awesome. Romulan Republic. That heavy bio ship is but
Three Undine battleships inbound.
3 battleships? That may be a problem.
We hold here. None of the Undine get through.
there's the Lisette. I like the Lisette.
The Fortescue is here. Now the real fight.
Yes, moving on. Rise,
We wanted more of a
fall.
fight.
Like,
Two Undine dreadnoughts are approaching.
get my sensors back. Where's the other dreadnought? I think the other dreadnought's destroyed already. We win. Undines lose.
Good
Suck
to see you.
it.
We would have arrived sooner, but there was a Voth fleet in the way. Congratulations on a successful mission. Now the Romulan Republic will take over. We'll set up a command center for further operations. I'm sure Command will contact you when your presence is needed.
No, this ends now. Our generosity to the Romulans can only extend so far. The Klingon Empire claims this Dyson sphere as its own. Starfleet and the Republic would be wise to keep their distance. Or else. Oh? Are you prepared to back that statement with action? The Klingon Empire has restrained itself again and again in an attempt to maintain this alliance with the Romulans. I think it's time I remind you of what happens when a Klingon loses patience.
Remain calm, Corin. We don't need to do this.
Fighting over this sphere is not an option. It would divide our strength. Precisely what would benefit the Undine. The Voth chose to fight instead of cooperate. They were destroyed. We can choose not to be enemies. It is time we did so.
Well, Corin?
The Klingon Empire will not sit and wait while the Federation and Romulans continue to claim these powerful weapons for themselves. This conversation is not over.
Very well. And you, Captain Jarrock?
The Romulan Republic will continue to take responsibility for areas within our jurisdiction, but I do not wish to cause a rift in what has been a successful joint action. However, I will not be put in a position where I must choose between the Federation and the Klingon Empire. We have agreements on both sides that must be honored. Sub-Commander Cole can handle the details. I am a ship captain, not an administrator.
Very well.
Cooper's departure has lifted the miasma in my mind. An affliction that I did not even realize was there. He was influencing me. He used the psychic abilities of the Undine to influence my thoughts. And the results are an effect of my failure. I should have been able to detect his influence.
We must look forward. Now, what now?
We have fulfilled our mission to neutralize the jump capabilities of the Solanae sphere, only to open up a gateway that the Undine can now use to reach our space. They will no longer have to create rifts from fluidic space. Was this Cooper's plan all along? I suggest we return to Sub-Commander Cole. We must attempt to save the fragile peace of the Alliance.
The sphere is under Federation control.
This sphere is only accessible through an Alliance-controlled gateway.
Then perhaps it is time to end this alliance.
This is neither the time nor the place for this.
Commander Jarrah is correct. The Undine are a threat to us all. Now they have direct access to our space. I propose a summit. We must decide together what we must do to protect the Alpha Quadrant. Our disputes may need to be put aside in the face of a greater enemy. I volunteer to mediate these talks. Dr. Cooper manipulated me to achieve his goals. It is only logical that I take responsibility for what has happened here.
Very well, Vulcan. We will finish this later.
Okay. And it's to be continued.